We're live.
Okay, awesome. We're live, guys. Welcome to Picksburgh. I appreciate everyone joining us this morning. My computer's running super slow today. I have, of course, I have iMovie running again today. Stupid, but gotta edit that video for you guys somehow. So every time I do that, it slows down my computer drastically. So hopefully,
Yeah, you're like frozen on camera.
Tommy 2.0.
What up, y'all? I think you're froze, Anthony.
Yeah, I don't think your computer can handle the video. And
We got to get him upgraded, man.
I told him I got to make it fix his computer.
Can you guys hear me at all?
We hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Your camera just froze.
Okay. That's fine. I'll, I'm gonna welcome a few people in while my computer's. I can even
You
get
say,
my phone. All right. Sorry about the lag, guys. All right, so let me welcome a few people in today. First person we had in chat was Justin Jacobs. Justin, thanks for being with us, my man. I appreciate it. I got that package in the mail for you last night. I'm going to unbox it later on today. Sandollar, good morning, man. What's up, Ray? We have Calsylvania Reseller. What's going on? Glad to see you in the chat today. Perlini, why are you up? You're up because you wanted to see the show this morning, I think. But I'm glad you're here, Lynn. Alexis, what's going on? She said, I'll be back soon. We got BK Venning and Flippin. What's going on, Matt? How you doing, buddy? Got Mac in the house. Sleepless Hustler. Kelly, the ECOM Mom Ward. Got No Money G. What's up? What's going on, Greg? Good to see you, my man. Alabama Thrifter. Good morning. Diane Matthews. What is going on? Got Steven Scroggins. Yeah. What's up, Anthony Bluegrass Picker? Good to see you, my man. Got Reseller Man in the house. Good to see you, bro. Love that logo. Larry Lafferty. What's going on, man? Caught that live bug. Got Shane M in the house. Good to see you, Shane. Got Old School Picker. What's up, Chris? He says hashtag Tommy's home. Yes. The band is back together today, guys. I'm loving it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. In it to Flip It, good morning to you. Good to see you. Land Shark Picker. What's up, Craig?
Great.
Rump Stump Reseller. What's up, Jamie? I hope you feel better. Got Glock 30 fan in the house. What's going on? Craig says, what? Alexis is not live? Something must be wrong. You going live today, Alexis? If so, put in the chat what time you're going live.
put all three times in there.
Cherry Pickers in the house. What's going on, Veronica? I appreciate everyone being here today. It's a special day for me because, of course, Tommy 2.0 is with us.
Oh,
I love me some Tommy.
well, thank you.
His beautiful face enriches this show, I believe.
I even shaved this morning just for you, Anthony.
Oh,
All clean. Got my aqua velva on.
oh yeah. Just the way I like you. Nana Tink's in the house. Good to see you. Glad you're able to join us this morning. Anybody else that we missed as far as greeting, feel free to say something, and we will definitely shout you out. Appreciate everyone who stopped in today. Craig says that's TMI. Sherry McGee, what's going on? Jacob Michael, what's up, dude?
What's happening?
Sleepless Hustler. Nate got the beard fluffed up.
All purdy and glistening.
Glock 30 fan says bromance on the panel. Yeah. We got a little romantical triangle going here.
It just does not sound right.
Let's see if I'm still frozen. Dang it.
Yeah, your PC's maxed out.
Okay, so anybody that has a Mac, what buttons do you push on the keyboard to bring up the, I could probably just go to the Apple. I'm going to just force quit the, which sucks is because I had it running yesterday on Nate's channel.
That's probably because it was on my channel versus.
Yeah. What's up, Request?
The camera.
Steven says that he sees you getting jealous over there, Nate.
Me? Why would I be jealous?
Well,
because
we kind of have romance going. Yeah.
It's total bromance show.
It's an open relationship.
Yeah. Touche.
All
Tommy,
all three of us are going to move to Utah. What's that, Anthony?
How have you been doing? I think that's what everybody wants to know. How is the bar? We all miss you.
I've been doing all right. I mean, eBay's killing me, man. eBay is just like just a snail's crawl, but Mercari's killing it. The printing's killing it. Everything else is doing well, but eBay, dude, it just fell off on me. But I haven't invested a ton of time in it either. I'd say over the last 3 months, I've really neglected it, so it's probably my fault. But other than that, I'm doing good. Trying to take a healthier approach on life. Me and Destiny and Jaslyn have been doing the hip hop abs with Sean T. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a half hour to 45-minute workout. We're doing it. Well, we're starting off slow because I'm a fat guy and can't keep up, but we're doing it 3 times a week. That's got me pretty energized. I'm able to move. I feel my joints moving a lot better than normal. But other than that, man, everything's pretty much the same. Just trying to hustle on.
Yeah, I think if I would go full time, like I would have to find something or do something more than what I'm doing now to take care of myself physically better. Like I have that built into it because if you're doing reselling all day, it's a lot of sitting. Not unless you're running around sourcing and stuff. You're not really doing much interaction, no activity. So you're doing a lot of sitting, and that's not good for you and everything. So, doing something like Tommy's doing is actually a really good idea, even if it's just a 30-minute workout or whatever. You know what I mean? It really gets you up and going in the morning if you do it like once you get up, because your metabolism gets high and it kind of keeps it that way for most of the day. So this way you're burning calories pretty much, more than usual. So yeah, something in the morning like that would be pretty awesome to do.
All right. My daughter is actually the one that talked us into it. And I'm glad she did, because you're right. You're absolutely right. I spend so much time at this desk and in this basement that, you know what they say, how does that go? Things standing still tend to stay standing still, and things in motion tend to stay going in motion. And you just sit at this desk, and I was losing so much energy, and it was just like, dragging down my, like, it was getting to the point to where it's like, okay, I'm on a list today, and I'm like, oh, I got to get up and go get that, out of my pile. And literally, I sit here, my pile's right there.
Right.
And I was just getting that lazy that I was like, man, I got to go over there and bend over. And I'm like, now, we've been doing this we just started it last week, but I actually feel pumped up. We start at the DVD goes on at 7:45 in the morning, and we're done by like 8:30, and I take a shower, I'm all pumped up, I feel good, and I want to move. Now I actually want to get one of those desks instead of sitting, the ones that can go up into the standing position, because I feel if I'm standing, I'll keep moving. I'll grab inventory, put inventory away, and be more mobile. It won't be such a thing as, okay, sit here, list. Now I got to go over there and take pictures, and I got to get up again, So yeah, I think anybody that does this for a living spends a lot of desk time to, just even a 15-minute cardio workout in the morning, just to get your juices flowing and get you moving. It really picked up my productivity during the day.
Yeah, because you start out the day, it almost like motivates you, and it helps get some of that like stress off yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, if I would sit here and work and I'm having a bad day, like that would just like sit on top of my chest. You know what I mean? Where if I was like lifting weights or doing some type of exercise, I'm able to relieve some of that stress and just like work it out. In other words, so
right,
it would make me feel better, and it would make my body feel better too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I've seen like different people have like, like standing stations basically, where the table's like able to raise up, so it's like it's pretty easy to work while you're standing, and I can understand why some people have that versus just a normal desk setup, because it's just, you get more done if you're up and running versus having to get
right.
up. And that's also hard on your body too. So
yeah,
I actually am contemplating getting rid of my desk. I don't need all these computers. It's nice to have them, but I don't need all these computers that I got going on here. And 2 years ago, every spring, our hospital here in town has an auction, and that's where I got a lot of the computers from that I have now this year. They're all i7s, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drives, pretty decent. I paid fucking $40 a piece for them with monitors complete. But anyways, about 2 years ago, picked up a like medical cart that they run around and hand out meds with, and it's got a spot for a laptop on it, and it's got all the drawers. I can keep my tape guns in there, and it's on wheels, so I could throw I got a power inverter and a deep cycle battery, man, and just plug it in at night and charge up, and I could just be mobile with my computer throughout the whole basement.
yeah, that's what we do for at work. They want us to use the laptop on the dock, like when we're working. I don't use it very often, but we do. That's the same setup. Like we have literally like a car battery and something else hooked up to it, so you can turn it to plug power or whatever. But yeah, that works pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to be starting to go back to the gym soon too. Like, there's not a whole lot I can do physically, as far as exercise goes, but I'm going to try to work out something just to kind of get myself moving. We just started a diet. I think this is day 5 of the diet. So I haven't broken it yet, thank the Lord, but I'm kind of in that same mode, Tommy, trying to get healthy again. And, it's hard, especially when you love food the way I love food.
Yeah, see, that's the part, the diet part. I don't know. These say with this hip hop abs program, and then they have the special nutritional diet and everything. I'm like, I didn't see anything on that diet sheet about the Chinese buffet. Yeah. I didn't see anything about my New York vanilla with caramel ice cream on it, you know. So I don't know about the diet, but I figure if I can at least get my body moving, you know, and I can't do much either. That's why we went with this one. About 6 months ago, me and Destiny tried that P90X. I'm sure everybody's heard of that. It was advertised and marketed all over TV. I made it to day 2, and that was it. It was too much impact on my joints. It was too much jumping around, and I can't do all that. The hip hop abs, your feet don't leave the ground. You're not up and down off the ground. Everything's like in a standing, almost dancing motion, you know, and you just go, there's some stuff that I can't do because of my hips. I can't jump side to side real fast like they do or whatever, but I just do it at my own pace. I figure doing it slower and just trying to do what they're doing as quality as I can, even if it's slower, you know. This Sean T guy is doing like 40 of them in a minute, and I'm doing like 16, you know.
Yeah.
But I figure as time goes on and progresses, maybe I'll get better. I'll increase my counts. I do notice though, I wake up in the morning, I'm cracking, I'm snapping, I'm stiff, I'm sore, and after doing that workout exercise, I feel pretty loose and a lot better, you know, for a longer period of the day. I used to go through the whole day like that, or I'd go on my inversion table and then it would work, you know, for a couple hours and it'd start stiffing up. I mean, I stay pretty good till about 7-8 o'clock at night before I start feeling it again. So any type of exercise, I think, especially for us bigger dudes, you know, any type of exercise. And I don't know if you were hearing when you were doing what your computer fixed.
I was listening on my phone.
But like what me and Nate were talking about, you know, when you're doing this, you spend probably just as much time at your desk as I do, you know.
Yeah.
We're not moving. We're not, you know, and I don't know if you're the same, but it gets to me like walking over there to my image. That's a long way, you know, and it's literally only like 25 feet from me.
That's why before I even start listing, I'll bring either a tub full of stuff and I'll set it right next to me, or if I get a lot of new stuff that needs listed, I just start laying it on the floor next to me. So that's kind of like, I just swivel the chair and I can grab the next item, put it up. The part that sucks is then I'll have to get a bin to put it in before I have to go stick each item one by one up on a shelf.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Elizabeth.
Check out that hip hop abs, man. It's really low impact.
I was wondering, Tommy, would you be able to film yourself doing it so you can like kind of take us all through a dance class?
We are gonna start filming it. We're just gonna set the laptop up there and hit record while we're doing it, and not just even for YouTube, so we can document and look back at like, wow, you know, we went from this to this. Or when I first started, like I was saying with those side-by-side things he does where I only do 16 and in the video they're doing 40, and I'd like to go back and be like, wow, you know, now I can do the 40, and in the beginning, look at this, I couldn't even do 16. So yeah, we're gonna start filming it. I don't know how much Destiny would be willing to share the video but we're working on it. We're gonna start filming it. Even if we don't share it right away, maybe we'll share it after we start noticing a difference.
Anthony, one thing you might want to try doing, instead of going right to the gym right off the bat, maybe just try and see if you can get like an old school, like just like a bike, like that stationary bike, because that should be a little better on your hips.
Yeah.
And even if you didn't do that, say you went to, you know, a shopping center or something that's indoor because it's cold right now, and just walk. I know your walking bothers you, but every day try to do like a little bit longer every day.
Yeah.
So you're not pushing yourself too much, but you know, you're still getting that workout in, and then maybe take a break and then go again. You know what I mean? Because I know it bothers you, but you know that doing that, you know, at first will help because it kind of gets you loose and your body like starts getting that mode where, where if you're doing like the hip hop abs, it might, if you haven't done it at all, it might be a rough first couple of days, especially because
I
your
would
hips.
probably die.
We actually have a starter version. It's just a 5-minute thing, man. Instead of doing like a whole half hour or whatever, it's just a 5-minute one. That's the one we're gonna do like when we go on our workations and stuff. Like I'm not gonna come to your house and work out in your living room for a half hour, but I'd be like, hey, mind if I do this little 5-minute
workout for a half hour? Main reason we're going to the gym is because we have a Planet Fitness membership that we just haven't used in like forever, and I'm the one who signed up under it, so Ashley technically can't go to the gym without me because like she comes as like my +1 type thing. So she wants to start getting healthy too, so that's why we're going there. But they have like personal trainers there that you can kind of connect with, and they can kind of tailor make like exercises for you to do based upon like your ability to do stuff. So that's kind of what I'm hoping that I can get something built for someone who's large / crippled.
Yeah, it's having your hips be like the main thing that's bothering you. A lot of the stuff at the gym, unless you're doing upper body stuff, is going to be really limited what you can do other than the basic, walk or like a speed walk or something in that nature. Like I'm trying to think what really you could do. Like our Vandalay has a good point. Like even swimming might be like a great option.
Absolutely.
I was just gonna say.
I know I see a lot of people like walking in like the malls and stuff like that because the malls open, they're long walkways. I mean, people walk all over anyway, and then you can do a little RA in between when you take your breaks. There you go.
Touche. I should just start a bins exercise routine where I just circle the bins all day.
There you
go. Elizabeth has a question though, and I want to address it. She says, "Good morning, all. Great subject. Wondering if anyone here sells while they are traveling." Specifically trucking industry. Thank you. I just got back from vacation and I kept everything running. I just extended my handling time. So that might be something that, if you're in the trucking industry, you might want to consider. Another thing that would be really good for somebody who does, travel for a living, Amazon FBA. Because you could essentially take a laptop and a printer. This for me, like it would be DYMO because it's so little, it's compact, you can take it anywhere, and print off your labels, throw it all in a box, send it in. That would probably be the easiest way to do that. But yeah, just like Anthony was saying, his buddy Road Warrior reseller, yeah, he'd definitely be a good person to talk to in regards to that. But
yeah, I think back, because ultimately that's what I want to do with Amazon is I want to set up Amazon more as like my retirement type thing when I don't feel like doing all of this, because I ultimately want to retire on the road. I want to have an RV and just travel. Destiny hasn't seen much of the United States. So, just take her around and be able to work out of the RV. And I can't really do eBay out of an RV. Very limited,
Yeah.
But that's what I want to set up Amazon for. And I used to drive truck years ago. And if you're not in the type of situation, like we were very watched, we were GPS guided. We couldn't like go out of route. So if we got laid over in a town somewhere, I couldn't like go cruising around the town to hitting all the Walmarts with the truck. They didn't like that extra mileage or whatever. But if you're able to do that, yeah, man, that would be, I think Amazon would be the best bet for somebody that's on the road for a living.
Yeah, the only other thing I could think of that if they didn't want to do Amazon and they wanted to do the eBay side of things, if they had someone at home or somebody that would be able to ship, as they're traveling. Or like Anthony said, you could do the extended handling time where, if you're going to be gone for 3 or 4 days, or if you come home every night, if you're home every night, that wouldn't be bad at all. 'Cause some people that drive, they're home every night and they just go back on the road and then come back or whatever. But some, people that are doing these, like, from the West Coast to the East Coast or vice versa trips, you're not going to be home for weeks at a time or like a week at a time. So it makes it a little harder to run something like that because your handling is going to be higher. So, like, if you had someone that was dedicated to do the shipping, and then every week you're just dropping off inventory for them to list and do that, you would have a nice little partnership, or you have a partner that would be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Cherry Picker says that she's working on a reseller workout to put on her channel. That's awesome. You and Tommy could be like the biggest loser coaches of the community.
Could do that. Come up with a custom one. All right, pick up the box, make the box, take the box.
That's awesome. Kelly has a real good suggestion for you, Elizabeth, as well. I'm sure you know the Bearded Picker, but he has a ton of videos of him doing traveling RA where he actually does all the shipments from hotel rooms. So that'd be a great place to look. Because Scott definitely knows this stuff when it comes to traveling RA.
Yeah, basically you just, you're getting items, and then when you get back to your hotel, you just pack them up, label them up, drop them off at UPS or Staples or Walgreens or whatever, and then you start again and do it again. But for anyone who's starting reselling, I always recommend eBay. Don't jump in FBA or Amazon right away, because it is a very easy platform to get banned from if you don't know the starter tedious things.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I just had an idea. We could, the ones that wanted to could get together, and we could put a collab workout video together for resellers. And then we could get these cool little towels here for when you're working out and you're sweating, and you could have it say like, Pittsburgh makes me sweat.
Nice. That's a beautiful towel.
It is. It's pretty sharp, eh?
Speaking of which,
these are ready to go. They look really pale orange, but they're actually the Pittsburgh gold.
Yeah.
And we got them in 2 sizes. We're gonna do 2 different sizes. This is a smaller one. This one here is the heck is this one? 15 by 15. And then I think the other ones are 14 by 17, which would almost be like a towel that you would hang over something.
Yeah.
So what we do is drop your logo on one side and then drop it on the other side as well.
That's cool. Yeah, if anybody's interested in those should be up on Prints by TBE Etsy store soon, I would think.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this listed and posted up. I got to make a demo of the other one so I can photo it and whatever. And then we're going to do 10 on these and 12 on the large.
Okay.
And it's sub-lamination, so there's like no vinyl. It's not going to have a plasticky feel when you wipe your sweat, or if you're a bowler or a golfer or whatever. So it's embedded. It'll never fade, won't crack, won't do anything like that.
DC cells, that's such a great idea. I'm so glad the person thought of that. Yes, Dee, thank you so much. That was a wonderful idea you had.
We try to do a couple different color options. It doesn't show up so great on the. I mean, it shows up all right, but not as good as on the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So we got them in blue to green. So
you can have a Pittsburgh terrible towel in the color of your favorite team.
Right. There you go.
I know there's some Stoller haters out there.
And then if there's anybody that wants one custom made for themselves too, let me know. We're gonna put that option up on Etsy as well.
Yep. Just so you guys know, Tommy's got that merch.
And it's a really soft. It's a microfiber. It's almost like like I say, like a bowling or a golf rag or a car detailing style rag. That's the texture of it.
We can make that happen for you, man.
Want to sign one from the trio?
We'll just have Tommy send a signed one to me, and then me and Nate can sign it since we're both in the Berg. And
We can do that.
You.
Do you want just a Picksburgh one, or you want all 3 logos on it? We can do that too. And we can sign by our logos.
D says you'll have to be on the lookout for a white towel, Tommy.
We got them. We got them. We're also looking at like beach size towels.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's like a microfiber.
It's awesome. Yeah, I think he wants one with all the logos.
Well, I'll make one up and then I'll send it to you, and then you guys can sign and
Sounds good.
get it on there. I don't. What would stick the best? Sharpie, yeah.
Here you go, Tommy. He says, I want you all to use it when you're in the middle of a vigorous workout. Never wash it and send it to me.
You want our vicious DNA, I guess.
That would be funky.
Yeah, Anthony says you should do an auction for a towel too.
Gonna have what we'll do is at the meetup, man. We'll get one and we'll all work out and we'll just pass it around.
Touche.
So make that part of your itinerary. One of them mornings we're gonna do a reseller workout somewhere in a parking lot outside of Goodwill or something.
We can do that. Do that, or we can all run around the bins.
Get everybody's juices flowing.
Yep. Vacuum sealed bag. Oh yeah.
Oh geez.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure I don't shower that morning too, so it's nice and pungent for you.
All right.
It'd be fresh and funky.
He's got kind of a weird fetish, eh?
He said I would hate to lose any of the brew. Nice.
Been drinking coffee out of my awesome cup this morning.
Nice. Does that have the other logo on the other side, or is it just plain Flippin?
You got your original.
Gotcha. Nice.
Or your diamond plate logo. I don't know what the kids did with my cup.
Yeah, Kelly, I love the 8x6x4s. I literally just used one this morning.
When I did my coupon, I thought I ordered the 8x6x4s. They sent me 6x4x4s or something. They're like super small. Like I'd be able to put like this in there, like these vape cottons. That's like how big of a box that is.
Good morning, Jennifer. How you doing?
I was so mad when I seen that.
Rebecca needs your help, dude. It's minus 30. She needs you to move them storage units.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't like cold, but I got 2 kids. I got 2 kids that we can put to work.
How much time left on those storage units? Them flipping critters.
Flipping critters.
I just put 3 bids in on storage lockers. One of them has a bunch of like Jordan shoes in it. So I got that up to like 50 right now. But they're kids 6Y, which I guess an adult woman could wear because my wife can sometimes fit into that size as well. But I don't know if I want to go like heavy on a kid's shoe. You know what I mean? If I look like an adult size, I might be a little more prone to keep going.
Those would sell. They're 6Y would sell. Those are like basically like a woman's 6, I think.
Yeah. I'm not concerned with them not selling. But I got like 3 bids in on units right now. So I'm kind of the biggest thing is you have to have depending on how many units you have to have $100 to $200 like holding fee per unit. So that's the main concern. I'm going to wait to the end to keep bidding that one up, just because I don't want to get stuck having to pay like $600 in cleaning fees. I mean, that comes back to you, but like trying to get into wholesale, I don't want to have too much money tied up into the storage lockers right now.
Rebecca's got 20 minutes left on our auction. Rebecca, send me the link through Messenger. I won't bid on it. I just want to see what you're looking at.
If you would win all three, if you would need a little money from the bearded one, I got you.
I appreciate that. I could always use money.
I hope to be in with you on some lockers.
Yeah,
that's why I haven't even like looked at any, because I basically just like gave you the baton to buy them for the both of us.
Gotcha.
How is the locker market in your area? I mean, is there like a lot of them?
I mean,
not really.
Yeah, no. It's not super great. I mean, you can always find them, but finding stuff that's like close. Let me see. I'll pull up that one that has the Jordans in it.
Yeah, see, like by us, there's nothing close here, and the ones that are like 40 minutes away, there's one every couple of months. But over in the Appleton area or down in the Milwaukee area, there's constant units. Every day there's like 5 new units being added to Bid 13 site.
So this is it's a 5x5 unit.
I'd love to blast on lockers. I just don't have the space for it.
Yeah, I really don't either. But I mean, I've already made it part of my like winter bucket list to try. So I'm gonna at least get a 5x5. So
yeah, 5x5 ain't too much.
I mean, it's got a lot of bags, which like clothing, I would assume. You know,
that means I'll get some deals at the auction.
Yeah, definitely. That's just a blurrier picture. Some more clothing. You can start to see some of the shoe boxes here. So look at the Jordans right there.
I like them J's right there.
Yeah.
I had a pair of those. I like them a lot.
Yeah. Here's all
the big sizes. Yeah, that's probably definitely a women's locker.
Yeah.
Nobody would have that many pair of J's for their kids unless it was like Antonio Brown's like kids or something.
Yeah. So it's a small locker, but you know, like that's kind of what I'm looking for. Because like this is the type of stuff that I can pretty much go move by myself, not have to worry about, you know, do I have X amount of help? I can just go pile it all in my van, call it a day.
I was hoping that I'd see some shoes, so that's a good sign. You see,
look at the good condition those are in too. You know, and then see these boxes. I showed it to Ash. She's like, well, you don't know the shoes are in there. I was like, well, if they just have a crispy pair of J's sitting on top, they're probably in there. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely a gamble. You know, I mean, at $50, you're still definitely fine.
They're still
probably get up to like 150 on that locker.
They're still pretty much a week on this though, so for me to like bid it up to 50 right now, it's going to go nuts like right when it's getting ready to close anyway. So I'm just going to let it sit because the next bid would be 50. So I don't want to bid myself up anymore until it's getting ready to close. But yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty decent deal to me.
Yeah, that closes on my birthday too.
Oh, touche. Happy birthday, locker, Nate.
All right.
But then there's two others. I should be winning on the other two. Oh, no, I got outbid on one of them this morning. I should still be winning on at least one locker. But yeah, that one with the Jordans was the one that I was most interested in. So I figured with that I could probably cherry pick like clothing out of it and stuff like that. Let me see. Did I miss anything good in the Oh, that's cool. Jenny said they're going online right now to look for lockers. Speaking of which, guys, if you're not subscribed to the Reselling Addicts, do me a favor, go to their channel right now and click subscribe and the bell notification, because later this evening at 5 p.m., Nate and I, along with Jeff, we're doing a boys takeover. So it's going to be their regular live at 5 show, but kicking all the ladies off and the dudes are taking over tonight. So make sure you guys tune in for that. It's going to be a heck of a show.
I was just looking at the two lockers that Rebecca sent me. The one, I'd probably be all over if I was in that area. The other one, you have to call me after the show and give me your theory on that one.
That's a good concept right here too, picking the pickers that buy the lockers. Absolutely. I've done that too. There's a couple guys that I've actually gone to meet at their storage units and just kind of went through, and like there's this one guy who's always on the marketplace that has a storage unit that he basically buys, and then he just keeps bringing more stuff into his unit, and he'll let you come through and fill up a box for $20. So I've gone through and filled a few boxes before.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. And he has like a whole bunch of like aluminum bats and stuff too. So like I'll be buying up like all of his bats when I go in there.
I've been doing a lot of sourcing online as far as like buying from auctions and having it shipped.
Yeah, have a good day, Elizabeth. Thanks for hanging out.
I found some good, well, actually it was Jim and Tara that turned me on to our state surplus site that is just county auctions, man. Some excellent deals on there.
Yeah. What's up, Lobster? How you doing? Sales have been slow for me. I don't know about you guys in the chat. How's everybody sales doing on eBay? I've been hearing a lot of people are slowing down on eBay just the past couple days.
I had 4 go out yesterday. I have 1 going out plus 1 waiting for payment. So for me, it's been good actually.
Yeah. The only thing consistent about eBay for me the past few days has been that Cinemark Funko Pop that I bought. That's been selling at least 1 unit a day, but other than that, it's been all up and down.
Yeah, like I say, eBay has been just sleeping for me. I'm only got like 2-3 things max going out daily on eBay right now.
Yeah, I think what I might do today is I might focus a little bit on Mercari and Poshmark, because I have a bunch of stuff that I have listed on eBay that's not cross-promoted. So I might just go, because my wife's off today, I might just go hang out on the couch with her, watch some TV, and just cross-post.
Since I've been using Vendu to cross-post, I finally got just about everything that's on eBay cross-posted to Mercari.
That's awesome, man.
Mercari took off, man. I mean, Mercari is outselling eBay for the last 2 months. Nice. Pretty consistently.
So let me ask you this: with Vendu, can you take listings that you have on eBay currently and transfer them over to the other platforms?
Yep.
So you don't have to actually create a new listing?
Nope. You just go on Vendu and I think it's add item or something like that. And then it's going to give you an option where you can import. You can either start a brand new listing or you can import from Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, or eBay, and
Nice.
import the item into Vendu and then tell it where you want it to go from there.
That's awesome, dude.
And that'll bring in your pictures, your description, your title, your shipping dimensions and everything. And then you just click on each platform like Poshmark and adjust your title accordingly, because if you're like me and you use the max character in your title for eBay, your title's too long. So then you adjust it for Poshmark, and you adjust it for Mercari, and then you just once you got it satisfactory, you just list on Poshmark, list on Mercari, you know.
All right. So would you mind walking me through a quick tutorial of that, just for anybody in the chat who hasn't experienced Vendu yet?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up my screen share. And so as you can see, I have 0 items created yet on Vendu, which I'm not proud about, but.
Do you have your Mercari?
Yeah, I have everything
linked. Okay, so click on the little plus sign there under the price tag looking icon.
Okay.
Yep. And then import it from eBay, or that's where you want to go, right? It's from eBay.
Yes. Yeah, eBay to like Mercari or whatever. Maybe even Posh.
And if you wanted to import a specific item, you can search it by title or whatever.
Can you do multiple items at the same time, or do you have to do like one by one?
I only import one by one. I don't even know if there's an option to say, okay, import all of these.
I don't
know if somebody in chat knows. Craig might know, because he said he loves Vendu. Can you import multiple items at a time, Craig? Okay, so there's your pictures.
Do I go here and just say listed, or no?
Now, where do you want to put it?
Poshmark.
Okay, so click the Poshmark tab.
Right here?
Yeah, right on Poshmark itself.
Okay.
All right. So now it's going to be set up so you'll adjust your title or anything you got to do in there for Poshmark.
Okay.
Make sure everything's there. You know.
Oh, do you have to pick like their specific colors?
Yeah, that's how Poshmark is. It's kind of.
Yeah, I've listed on Posh, just not in a while.
And you only have to do the secondary color if there is a secondary color. Click the little drop down there. There you go.
Shoes. Boots. Size, I think 6. Standard, I think. Pricing. I would just match the price, right?
Well, the original price, I mean, I don't know. My stuff is all used. I don't know what the original price was. I just put 0.
I want to make them think they're getting a deal.
Yeah, some people say put whatever. And then if you have, like, I use the SKU area, that's where I put in my inventory location.
I already know where it is.
Yep. I don't put my cost price in on there. I keep track of it somewhere else. You can. Whatever. Okay, so now it tells you have one error. So if you click that, it'll take you to the error.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, because you can't use cents on there.
I wonder why they have it like that.
I always list it a little bit higher on Poshmark.
Yep. Me too. And then that's it.
List on Poshmark?
List on Poshmark, and it'll do its thing.
Victoria is going to be so proud of me. I listed something to Poshmark. What's this? From Poshmark. Validation error. What does that mean?
I don't know. Try opening Poshmark up in a tab and just leave it open. I notice that sometimes with Poshmark, that's what I got to do. and then once it's opened up, try to list it again.
Check the closet to make sure it's not there. My Posh closet is so raggedy right now, guys. There's really not that much in there. It's a good looking man right here, though.
Yep. Sometimes with Poshmark, you have to have the tab open. I haven't done a whole lot of crossing to Poshmark. I primarily Mercari. I hate Poshmark. It takes too much attention, and my clothes ain't high end enough for that much attention.
There we go. That should be good. That's probably what the issue was.
No. Yeah, reselling Alex says there's some glitches. The only glitches, like I said, I go over to just mostly Mercari, and the only issue that I have across most of the Mercari is the category. In Vendu, the category is a lot more limited than it is on Mercari. So if the category isn't there that I want in Vendu, after it lists on Mercari, you can see it on Mercari and edit and drop it in the right category.
What's up, Destiny? Good to see you.
I just like the fact that it saves the time of copying the title, description, and pictures over, so I don't have to save them.
Yeah. Vendu doesn't have an app or anything, does it?
What's that?
They don't have an app, do they?
Vendu? No, not yet. They're working on it from what I understand, but that's probably going to be a little bit down the road. But yeah. I can literally, I showed Destiny Vendu, and I can cross post literally in about 15 seconds to Mercari.
Nate, here's a good question for you. Can people sell individual sports cards on Amazon?
Let me look. Yes. Pat Mahomes 2017 Leaf draft number 56, first ever printed rookie card, mint condition, $9.95 plus shipping. Shipped in an Ultra Pro top loader.
Nice.
Then they have graded cards for 50. But yeah, I've seen people like sell different singles like that, Pokemon cards, and
are those mainly merch fulfilled?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes for all that. Yeah,
that's what I would think. Hey, what's up, Lynn?
In that type of market, you basically want it merch fulfilled too. You want it like white glove service versus Amazon's throwing the random padded fly rate or whatever.
Do you know how hard it'd be for him to get ungated on that?
Let me see if I can sell it right now. Let me see.
Good call. I was gonna say if we could sell it, you could definitely sell it.
Well, with my account, now that I've been a year, maybe not as much, but you know, basically, if I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. Copy. Open up my Amazon.
What's up, Melissa? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to probably spend some time on Vendu today then, because I need to get some stuff cross-posted like ASAP, because I've been neglecting the heck out of that. And isn't it everything that you list between now and the 20th you don't get charged for? And then come the 20th, any new listings you get charged for, and the old ones are like grandfathered?
Yeah, all your listings that you have. So get as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
by
So
then.
I literally might just take today just to get all the stuff that I have on eBay just kind of cross. See, I didn't. I thought that Vendu was like all new listings can go to multiple places. I didn't realize that you were able to take the stuff that you already had on eBay and just move it.
Yep, you can just move it over. So get as much as you can by the 20th, and then you have till the 1st. If you decide, oh, I like Vendu, I find it worth paying for, you have till the 1st to sign up for a paid subscription. And if you do it by the 1st, you'll get 50% off the subscription price for the first 6 months.
That's awesome. What is the subscription price?
They have different tiers, kind of a build your own type thing that it's based on. So like say you just want to import to one platform, cross post to one, it's going to be a different price. And if you do all of them, I have the let me make sure I have it before I go and say I got it.
To answer Bluegrass Picker's question, no. That I'm guessing that category is almost a category that you had to be grandfathered in, or you have to basically grow your account to be able to get that, or you have to have special licensing or whatever with like Tops or whatever. So basically you have to have like a wholesale directly with a card company.
So I got a screen share, Anthony, with the Vendu pricing, and it's a little bit confusing to me because it looks to me like you have to pick one of these, and then if you want to be able to import, then you have to add the $4.99 onto that as an option.
Yeah.
And then they have the delist relist feature, which is kind of like what what the heck is that one? I was doing it for a while. We talked on it in the mid-morning break room. We had the guy on as a guest, but that was one of their main features. And then, so I mean, I guess it all depends on how many items you would averagely feel you'd want to do, and then what options you want. So it's kind of a build your own type thing. And I'm guessing I'd probably be right around the $25 a month one, because 125 new items a month, and then the importing feature, because that's the main feature I want, is the importing feature.
Yeah, I would say the importing would probably be the main thing I'd want as well.
No, I mean, I don't care about all the other stuff. So either the $20 or the $29. I guess it depends on how much.
I'm wondering if there's a hack where you can stay with the free account, see where it says 5 new items, just put everything to eBay, and then go in later on and just import everything to different places you want to go. Because technically they wouldn't be new listings then.
But I think what that means is like new to Vendu.
Okay, gotcha.
I believe that's what they mean. So like, if you're going to use if you do 125 new items, I don't know if that means creating the listing in there and then sending it to the marketplaces, or if you import one into Vendu, if that's also considered like a new item to Vendu.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's a little confusing. I'm not super clear on it. I'm hoping they come out with a video on their channel kind of explaining it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be nice if you could, because if that was the case, I'd definitely stay with the free one and just try to buy into the importing,
Yeah, for sure. Matt just mentioned in the comments that don't forget to check out his last video for a chance at a $50 Amazon gift card. So if you guys are interested in winning that gift card, head over to BK Benning and Flippin right after the show today and check out his latest video.
Yeah, for sure. Jacob says import will count as a new item.
Gotcha. So why charge an extra $5 for it then? You know what I mean? Like, if that's going to count as a new item, why charge $5 more? for that feature.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if it's a new item, and that's the other thing. If you're say importing to Mercari, Etsy, and Poshmark, is that going to be now 4 new items because you got the eBay?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just imported into the vendor itself to be cross-posted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you import one item from eBay and send it out to Poshmark and Mercari, it's only one item. You know, but if you import, say, something you have on Poshmark that you don't have on eBay, and then transfer it, that's going to be another item.
Gotcha. Good morning, D. Thanks for joining us. Buying space. What is up?
Yeah.
Rev Resale just uploaded a brand new intro on his latest video. That's cool. What's up, Patty? Thanks for joining us today.
That's what I got to do. I got to make an intro for my channel.
Yeah, Ashley wants me to make one for hers too, but
no, Ashley's got to make one for hers.
That's the thing. Like I'm currently running her channel completely, so we need to get Ashley doing some stuff. Like yesterday, I was on Destiny's Live under Disburg. Everybody's like, "Hi, Ashley." It's like, no, it's Anthony. I'm uploading a video.
No, sure.
Oh, yeah. Today's definitely going to be probably a laying on the couch cross posting day because I'm already sore sitting here today. Yesterday, I was like dying down here, so we need to get that Mercari and Poshmark on and popping today.
No, I'm not talking about like an intro, like a video intro, like that I put on all my videos. I'm talking about like the channel intro that they have where you like a trailer type thing or whatever they talk.
Yeah, I have one of those. Basically, it's just driving in the van, telling people what I do.
Yeah, I just need to do something like that. As far as video intros, I got an app that does all that. I mean, I can throw video intros together in about 5 minutes.
Glock 30 fan, as long as she cuts you in for her AdSense. She has a long way to go. She's only at like 55 or 56 subs. If anyone's interested in checking out her channel, it's called Disburg. Kind of like Picksburgh, only with the DIS in front of it because of Disney. I have her link down below. It's always in all of my descriptions because she's my wife, so I got to pimp her out. But yeah, as far as her AdSense goes, I have her channel set up under my Google account, so technically it's all coming to me anyway. But I mean, she basically gets all of my money anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Congratulations, Rebecca. She won both her units.
Awesome.
That was a fast 20 minutes. Holy cow.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
How long does she have to get those units cleared out? Because I was thinking she had to go do it in negative 30 degree weather.
Yeah, that sucks.
I wouldn't want to do it. Let's see. Clean out time, 3 days.
Hopefully,
and the one unit she got it is full, man.
Hopefully she got a little bit of heat wave coming.
For sure. Glock 30 fan says, I haven't seen money since I got engaged to my wife 25 years ago. Yep. That's the way it is, you know? So, even though the AdSense is under my name and under my Google account, it's still going to go to her. Although it's really not that much money. I've been monetized on this channel since November, and I still haven't gotten my first payout from YouTube yet. So it's not that lucrative unless you're a larger channel or you get a ton of super chats.
Rebecca says they have a winter storm coming too. Oh no.
Hey Rebecca, I see that one plastic bin in there on top of that plush. That'll probably pay for your whole unit. Just with the plush that's in there. At least she's lucky there's not a lot of furniture in it. Not any heavy furniture anyways.
That's good.
Yeah, you did real good on that unit.
She's
Nobody
naked.
wanted to buy it because nobody wanted to move it in that cold ass weather.
You got a $3.
I appreciate that, man. Definitely not necessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's get Anthony closer to that first payout. Really appreciate that. Craig says he has a winter storm right now. It's 63 degrees.
Man,
I think it's 37 in Pittsburgh right now.
I know we're cold. I don't know how cold. I'll tell you here in a minute. We are certain. There you go.
-3?
Yeah.
Dang.
See why Pittsburgh's so much better than Wisconsin there, Tommy?
What are you guys at, Nate?
I think we're at 30,
37.
37.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that's nicer in here. That's for sure. You wouldn't think it'd be that much of a difference because you ain't that much further like south. I mean, a little bit, but not that much.
You need to have $100 in your AdSense account before they'll give you your first payout. So it kind of goes like by hundreds, I guess. Like I said, I've never received one yet, so I'm not entirely sure. And to flip, it's -6. You're in Minnesota, I believe. Lobster's at 68. Where are you at, Lobster? 68 Houston. 6 to 12 inches of snow on the way to Minnesota. That sucks. 50s in Virginia. Or no, you're in Kentucky, huh, D? Yeah, you're in Kentucky.
Reselling Addicts asks, what is some other storage auction sites? The ones that I use here in Wisconsin is Bid 13 and what is it, Storage Treasures?
Mm-hmm. The ones I use the most are storagetreasures.com and ibidforstorage.com. Those two are like really big in my area. Thank you so much, Reverie. So I appreciate that, man. Definitely not necessary, but I really do appreciate that. It helps a lot. So thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Guys, if you get a chance, check his channel out too. He's pretty cool. He's also a minister as well. So I think that's super awesome. Yeah, that's true. Bluegrass Picker says when you put out more created videos, the money will start flowing in. YouTube can't make any money on lives. Yeah, I agree with you there. And I always forget to monetize my lives until like a month later. So I screw up there because there's not really a monetization option through StreamYard that I know of. I always forget to go back in and do it that way. I do probably do 50-50 almost split between lives and pre-recorded content. I do try to have at least 3 to 4 pre-recorded videos released a week on the channel. A lot of it just depends on how many days a week I'm hosting the morning show and if I do a working hangout or anything like that. Because I tend to be more productive during working hangouts than I am, just sitting down here posting or listing on my own. So
You should try to make it a habit after you create your live on StreamYard, go back into YouTube.
I know.
And do what you gotta do there and add like I know here you don't have any video, no tags on this video. And tags help, man.
Yeah. I know. And that's the thing, because there's not that option in StreamYard. So I always forget to do all that stuff.
Yep, I just walked Destiny through because she's doing her premieres and stuff now. And I just walked her through last week. You know how to go through and add the tags and use the vidIQ ranking with the keyword searching and stuff to see how it's helping or not helping her channel, and she's doing pretty good with that now. So
Yeah, I can't wait for garage sale season to come back around too. My garage sale videos did pretty well. I have a ton of garage sale footage on the channel already. If anyone's interested in going back through playlists, there's a good bit of garage sale footage on the channel. And I typically make more money sourcing from garage sales. I'm sure most of you guys do. So that's like my favorite part of the year. I typically will squirrel like stuff away for the winter. Apparently I didn't squirrel enough away this winter though, because
yeah, me neither.
My death pile is dwindled. I mean, I still have a bunch of stuff that I can sell. Like I got a bunch of stuff that I've been sitting on for months that needs to be sold locally that I just haven't put any time into.
I got a bunch. Most of my death pile here, it's because it's stuff I bought, you know, and you're always getting better, and you're always on that search for higher priced items. So after you start like turning better profits on your items, and you're like, oh man, now I got to go list this item that's only going to sell for $15, you know, and it's just like, yeah, it almost becomes not worth your time but when I bought it, it was, you know, I spent 50 cents a dollar on something for $15. I was super excited, and now it's like, oh, I got to list that. You know, I love what it is. Like, I love the garage sales because that, you know, the thrift stores, I rarely find that spend $5 on something and sell it for $150. But at garage sales, I find it all the time with stereo receivers and amps and electronics. You know, the thrift stores, I don't find that, not around here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love yard sale treasure map. It works really well in Pittsburgh as well. So I use that like crazily much during yard sale season when it's nice. I mean, I could still pop on it like right now, and it'll tell me if there's like estate sales or anything like that going on. But for the most part, you won't see a yard sale around these parts till maybe like late March. So but there should be some when you're in town, Tommy. So definitely have to go yard selling.
Right. Now, did you pay for the?
No, I don't pay for it. I'm cheap. I anything that's free, I'll use for free.
I actually paid for it just because I like the routing feature it has.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
For which one?
For the yard sale treasure map. You know, so
yeah.
like, I can say, okay, I'm going up here, like, because nothing's close to us, you know. So I'm going to go to the next biggest town over because they have 26 yard sales that weekend in the summer, and hit everyone between there, and I can have it, and it'll route like most economical route for me.
It's definitely worth the money because it's only, I think, like $3 per year.
Yeah, and with the routing
yard sales.
Right, and with the routing feature alone, it's going to save you in the gas.
Yeah, it's only a one-time. It's only a one-time fee, Anthony. If it was $3 a month, I would definitely wouldn't do it just because for 6 months I wouldn't even need it or whatever. But
exactly,
it's those ones during the week that not a lot of people go to because of work and everything that make it well worth having that feature.
Yeah,
it'll see Friday, Saturday, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like Nate. I don't like the monthly fee apps at all. I mean, the ones that are a few bucks for a one time, I have no problem because you pay it once and you're done. You start paying the monthly fees. Oh, well, this is only a couple bucks a month, and then this one's a couple bucks a month, and then before you know it, those couple of bucks you're paying $70 in app fees, and I'm not doing that.
Hey, D, I hope you have a good day and get some good stuff when you're outsourcing. I'm not a big fan of paying monthly fees on stuff either, especially now that I'm like tied into Amazon and there's like all these little things that need paid. Like I'm paying $9 a month just to be able to print little labels on Amazon. It's insane. Right. Hey, what's up, Alex? Good to see you, my man.
For sure.
Just hanging out.
Like Bluegrass Picker says, as resellers, $4 is nothing as far as an investment that's going to make you, you know, money over and over. What up, Alex?
Yeah, I gotta say, Tommy, it's been really nice having you on today, man. Really,
Yeah, it's been enjoyable, man. I was kind of missing. I'm watching it. At first I was like, I'm not getting on YouTube. I got to catch up on shit. And then what started missing it, and then I was like in chat more and more.
yeah.
But
it's been awesome having you on today.
yeah, it's cool. I appreciate you asking me to come on. It's been good.
And I had that awesome thumbnail of you, all gangstered up.
Yeah, that thumbnail is off
That's
the hook.
gold, man. Everybody that's in chat right now probably came to see the man behind that thumbnail.
No, it's been fun.
Oh, that's cool. Kelly said that they just started to offer where you can print the FBA shipments, shipping labels from the DYMO from Seller Central. So is that a free feature, Kelly? Because I will drop 8 labels with the quickness if I can do it for free.
Well, that's the shipping labels.
So it's not the little labels. Okay. Yeah, these are the labels that, well, technically they print the shipping labels for me too, but these are the little labels that I have to actually put on the items.
Yeah, I don't know if she means the SKU stickers, but yeah, the shipping labels, that would be the ones on the box, like the big box.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you could clarify, Kelly, does it do the little labels as well?
She does those. She said she does those with Inventory Lab.
Yeah, I don't have Inventory Lab right now. I may end up getting it once I get on and popping, but like the amount of inventory I actually have in to Amazon right now is probably not going to be worth me putting a lot of extra add-ins into it. Now, if, for example, if the wholesale side of things works well, you know what I mean? Like, because ideally I would like to have the wholesaler send stuff directly to Amazon and I don't even have to mess with it. I'll pay a little extra for them to do whatever they need to do to make sure it's copacetic. But if I can get that on and popping, then I don't have any problem with getting, the repricers, the inventory labs, all that stuff, just a matter of getting it fully stocked and the way it should be currently,
Yeah, I mean, you always have to, with all the different stuff that you have to get with Amazon, you're almost forced to do X amount with it. If not, you're breaking even or possibly even losing money with all the fees, because you got to figure you're paying $40 a month because you got the professional. Then you got the A&Z, so that's like $10. I didn't say $10. That's like $50. Then if you'd have the repricer plus inventory labs, now you're looking at another $100. So now you're at $150. And if you got Keepa, that's another 17. So you're almost at $200 out of your profit if you had all that stuff. That's why I don't have inventory lab right now, even though it's probably something I probably should look in, because I do spend in a good bit. I'd rather stay with the $50 a month, and if I have like a little bit of a down month or whatever, I'm still way more. I'm still definitely all the way in the profit, but it's just not taking as much out.
And money for Mars, I definitely do need to step it up. So I appreciate that. That's what I like about this community, is it keeps me accountable to make sure I'm doing the things that I need to do to grow the business. Because the way I'm looking at it, I have 8 more months technically, because my wife starts nursing school in September. So I need to have the business kind of taken over a large part of our monthly income by then, you know what I mean? So she can cut her hours and focus on school. So yeah, I definitely need to step it up. Absolutely. What's going on, Road Warrior Reseller? Thanks so much for joining us. Maggie Doodle's in the house.
Kelly said she sold 200 items on Amazon the last 30 days. What did I sell?
That's awesome, Anthony. He says he loves his Rollo. UPS gives free labels instead of having to buy DYMO specific labels. Yeah, I wish I would have known that kind of stuff going into it. I don't have any issue with my DYMO. It gets finicky from time to time. I like it. At the time I bought the DYMO, I really didn't do much research into Rollo. I just kind of went with DYMO because I saw that's what a lot of the bigger resellers were using. So I figured if it works good for them, then it should work good for me.
Yeah, with what's it called? Larry said something about I heard eBay's doing like an FBA type thing. Mm-hmm. I've heard things of it too, but honestly, I don't think that's ever gonna turn into anything.
Yeah. So Lucas is saying, what are the fees like on merchant fulfilled? And Kelly Ecom Mom Ward said they're a lot less than FBA. But do you want to touch on that at all, Nate?
FBA fees are, well, it depends on the category, but they're roughly about 15% plus the shipping that they automatically add in, which can be a little bit more than what our shipping would be if we send it in, like especially for like books and that we could send media mail or whatever. Mm-hmm. So some things FBA is better, but the buy box is where it's at. That's where you want to be at. But I mean, it's 15% plus basically, your shipping fees along with that is what the FBA would be. So they kind of add that together, and then you also have storage fees and things of that nature as well. You have to look into.
Yeah, for sure.
If I was going to buy another label printer, I'd get a Rollo. I like those. I just like how they're set up. It reminds me more of the version that we have at work, and I don't know. It just looks like it's better put together.
Jealous of Victoria right now. She's getting ready to get on a ship, go on vacation. That's so awesome. I hope you guys have a blast. By the way, you'd be proud of me. I listed something on Poshmark today. Did it live on the show. So there might be some more Posh stuff coming up before you get back.
Yeah, I've sold on Amazon. I sold in the last week. I sold 148 items in the last week. In the last 30 days, I think I've checked my phone. It's been a rough month because I didn't have much inventory in.
Look at this beast over here. He has 496 in 30 days. Eric Bischoff's like, yeah, I just sold 500 items. I'm kind of that dude. A lot of smalls. Yeah. I saw a lot of smalls too. Victoria says she's so proud of me for listening to Posh. Yeah. I'm gonna try to take advantage of Vendu today. I think that's what I'm gonna work on is cross posting a lot of the stuff I have on eBay over to Posh and Mercari, and I have Etsy too. I signed up for that, but I think I'm gonna use that just for like stuff that I create. I kind of signed up for it just to get ready for whenever I buy that 3D printer. But the only thing I have listed on it right now is Picksburgh stickers.
Yeah, my last 30 days on Amazon is 292, but 148 were the last 7 days. So that tells you how empty my warehouse was after Christmas.
Dang, Brandon sold a ping pong paddle for $89.99. It's tough, dude.
Was that signed by Forrest Gump himself?
For sure. Well, I appreciate everyone being with us today. I think we're going to get ready to shut down here in a minute or so, but we do want to say Dee has a show coming up at noon, so if you guys want to check her out, feel free to look up Flippin' Particles. Dee, if you're in here, you can drop your link. But yeah, that's amazing, man. How you got that major bolo, Brandon. It's awesome, dude. But yeah, we're gonna shut it down. Tomorrow we're on Nate's channel. Anything special going on tomorrow, Nate?
Just tune in to find out. You never know what you might see on the Beer Wonders channel, especially on a Friday.
I have a video coming out tomorrow too. It's another bins video where me and Nate met up, and the thumbnail for it's epic. So make sure you check it out. That'll be out tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm going to try to get another video edited today if my computer stops crapping out. Yes, you have a wonderful week as well, Victoria, and have as much fun as you possibly can. But Tommy, thank you so much for being with us today, man.
Oh, thanks for having me on, man.
You are welcome to come on anytime you want. So thank you for gracing us with your presence. Anything going on with you or Destiny that you want to share?
No, I know Destiny's got her mental health live panel on Saturday. I'm not sure the time she can chime in for that.
9 a.m. Central.
Oh, see, you know. And I've just been doing some random lives as I'm working and whatever because I get lonely. But other than that, no, just be on the watch out for any live or anything. And I'm going to start doing some pre-recorded content here shortly, probably after the first of the month.
Cool.
Got a few things I need to catch up on. Then I got some stuff that I'm gonna do already. I'm gonna do my photo setups how I do them because a lot of people seem to like my photos.
Yeah.
And it's a really simple photo setup, and then probably a detailed video on my inventory system.
That'll be good. Your inventory system's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I love my inventory system, and actually Destiny was the brainchild behind that one, so I got to give her credit for that.
Nice.
Stay tuned for a working hangout from the Bearded Wonder, probably around 1 or 1:30.
Yep.
Today?
Yep.
Oh.
Larry said he might do a live Friday and Saturday, so keep an eye out for Larry's channel. Keep an eye out on Nate's hangout later on today. Make sure you stop by Reselling Addicts tonight to see the boys take over with Jeff, Nate, and yours truly. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Peace.